Howdy ho, neighbors. Slippery Slope here with the 19th video in the XHTML series. This one is on radio buttons and checkboxes. Now, if you remember what we did with drop down lists, also known as drop down boxes, the user could click on the tiny little arrow, or not even click on the arrow, but click on the box, and select an option from a drop-down box or a drop-down list. Well, this time around, we're going to do things a little bit differently. It is going to involve the user, so all you users out there, but hopefully not abusers, get ready. It's going to be a little bit of fun. Hopefully more than a little bit. All right. For example, let's say that you're making a website with the potential for some obscene content. Oh no, like YouTube. You know how YouTube occasionally has these links that ask you, are you 18 or over yet? And you click on something, a link, hopefully, because I said link, so maybe it's a link. Well, let's type in, I am under 18, which I'm not, and an option that says, I am 18 or older. Okay, well that's just text. What's the point of that? Text. Okay, we can't just interact with text. What's the point of this? Did I already ask what the point of this is? Anyway, here's what we want to do. Input type equals radio. Not right up. Radio. And what this means is we're going to have a radio button. For name, let's say age-ish. And for value, let's say young, because you'd be young, yes? Yeah. Let's say if you're under 18, you are young. We are young. Yeah, you know that song? Cool. And you could just copy and paste, but still want a radio. Still going to be age-ish. That's still what this is all about. And our value will be older, because you're not necessarily old, say if you're 18, you're just older than a minor. So let's save this, and I don't mean like a minor that digs up coal and stuff. Launch in Firefox. And notice we have radio buttons here. I am under 18, yes. I am 18 or older, yes. Oh hey, notice that this is no longer selected? That's because with radio buttons, you can only select one option or another. You can't be under 18 and be 18 or older unless you exist in some sort of paradoxical alternate universe. But I know I don't, or at least I think I don't. Well, that's a question for philosophy. But anyway, that's how you make a radio button. So if you want a user to select something from a list of which they can only select one option and one option only, there you go. Now, let's say you want the user to be able to select a bunch of options. Well, I got another thing in store for you. It's called a checkbox. Let's say you exist in that alternate dimension in which you can be 18, you could be 18 or older, and you can be under 18. And you also have a keyboard that works. Mine's fading in and out right now. Let's do a paste there, and we'll set this back to older. If you already had that typed in and didn't remove it, great job. Put in I am 18 or older. Save. Run. Launch in Firefox. I'm 18 or older. Well, that's obviously not what I meant to type up. And let's just pretend that there's an old in there. Maybe Firefox is telling me never to get old. But, yeah, pretty sure that's not what actually happened. But now, if you live in a paradoxical universe in which you can be 18 or older or under 18 all at once, then that works. Well, we don't live in that universe, probably, unless you're watching this video somehow from that other universe. So let's come up with a more practical example. Let's say, come on, move, up arrow, thank you. Right arrow on keyboard. Move. Oh my gosh, this just doesn't want to work with me today. Which superheroes, make sure to spell superheroes that way if you want to do it the right way, do you like? You could put Batman here. You could put Superman here. And we can do yay old cut, paste, cut, paste, cut, paste. We'll just do 4. I mean, you could do more than 4 if you want to, but I don't see the point. put Spidey there. And we'll put in Wolverine. Yes, you can like all these characters at once. Oh, and you might want to change the value to something that makes more sense. Not that you really have to. This is just the logical thing. But, I mean, you could... Well, I mean, you don't want younger and older to appear... well, younger would appear one time and older would appear 3 times if you didn't adjust this. But we don't want to do that. We'll just put in Wolvie here. Run. What superheroes do you like? I like Batman. I like Superman. I like Spidey, even though he's had a lot of movies made lately. And Wolverine. Sure, why not? I watched the X-Men Origins Wolverine. It had some good effects in it. Anyway, yeah, and of course, if you wanted to, you could format this to be on its own separate paragraph or use some BRs and line breaks and stretch things out that way. So that's about it for now. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. More videos in this series to come. Slippery Slip signing out. Peace.